Hey guys, welcome to my first ever Minecraft video. Today I am starting by some diamonds because why not? Actually recorded the first 5-ish minutes of this video a few months ago because I wanted to just showcase my Minecraft world, I guess, because that'd be kind of cool. But because I am terrible at actually staying committed to things, that didn't happen. Pretty much I started off finding diamonds and then I cut back to my base to record that video. So I'm going to cut back to that part, go through a bunch of that, and then I'm going to fill you in a little bit more on the progress I've made since then. All right, so we made it home, and right now I'm going to explain to you what my plan is for the world, and then I will go through the builds I've done so far. The plan for this world is to go through all the versions, not all the tiny ones, but the main versions from 1.0 all the way up to 1.21 and any future versions from there because this is going to take a while. My hope for each version is to go to a different area each time and build a new base, a fairly big base, and then have all my bases connected. I'll hope to spend around 100 days per base, but if it takes more than 100 days, I'm completely fine with spending more time there. I want to be very happy when I leave my base. I've tried doing, forever worlds on modern versions, but I found that it's really easy to just get really bored. So I was like, what if I go through all the versions? And yeah, so far I've been really enjoying it. I have been playing this world for 50 to 70 days because in 1.0, unless I'm stupid, you cannot see the amount of days you've played. I just went off how many hours it says in statistics, and I'm not fully windowed in. So I might just take this audio and put it on one where I am fully windowed in, or we'll just stick with it. Or I'll just restart, either one. Anyway, I am going to go to sleep and show you the builds I've done, and then explain anything I've forgotten. Alrighty, it's morning. Actually, it is quite a few minutes after that recording that I just finished, but I went through everything, and my audio was just a little bit messed up for the beginning of it at least. So I'll be doing beginning again, and then I'll cut over to where I'm actually happy with audio because my microphone was a little bit too low and the game audio was a little bit too high. So this is my bedroom. I like this view. It's a little bit mystical. And then through here, storage system, furnace area, and fire pit, which I put fire in there and then it burnt my whole house down. I'm not sure why that happened, but it did. Right here is my wheat area. Eventually this whole hill will be filled up with wheat, but since wheat's pretty much really annoying in this version, that will take a little bit because I don't want to spend time on it. This will be my windmill when I figure out a design for it. So pretty much when I spend any time on it, which I don't want to. That's my mob grinder, which eventually I will have a big castle surrounding it. That's my plan. Probably not for this version, because I already... actually, I don't really have a huge base for this version quite yet. So that could be this version, but that will take a while. This is my barn. Thank you. And then over here, what I've been spending most of my time on is my castle. It's not really near finished quite yet, but entrance gate, you see the vision. It looks really cool, especially for version 1.0, and I'm really happy with it. I need to do stuff with that, texture it a little bit more, finish the windows or whatever I'm gonna have up there, finish that. I don't know if I'm gonna have a big tower up there finish this bridge, have another bridge over there. I think I've gone over everything I want to do with this world. There'll probably be, changes in ideas that I will add. But for now, let's see if I can make a little bit more progress. Okay, I have gathered all of my resources, and it's time to go over to the castle. Alright, present day me has returned. The wheat field has expanded and it has grown. The windmill, I've still ignored it. Can I figure out how to do F5? There we go. That is still the same. There's some dogs. That is still the same. But the main castle is very much different. Bridge is finished. That bridge is finished. That has texture. That has texture. Kind of. That has gone through many upgrades. I haven't spent too much more time on this base. I've done the interior. I have done pretty much nothing up here except add, stairs for windows and this thing. Over here was quite a bit different. It did not have the doors. It did not have this interior whatsoever. There was another portal. My plans for in here is kitchen, eating area, pretty much like a dungeon area. The portal will be right there. And up here is going to be, where they would get suited up, I guess. Up here, lookout. Up here, more lookout. Cool. Down here is the way to this bridge. Very cool. This bridge, very cool. And other than that, I have not changed anything. I haven't spent too much more time in these past months. I've been very inconsistent. But I would like to play this world more. I just need more motivation, and I'm not going to do any more building. Well, actually, I'm not going to do any building in this episode. It's going to be really the introduction, and then any other future episodes will be building and my thought process for everything, so they won't be very ultra edited. I feel like that would take the motivation away from me, and I don't really want to be editing for hours for a 10-minute sucky video. Maybe when I'm better. But this is my base so far. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll see you for the next one.